Alright, welcome back to another episode of the G-Pod. We are welcome with the guest of Logan Sutherland, a high school phenomenon in football.
Jake Deeds, and
How's it going?
this is
Barrick Webster, I'm always hitting that spot.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, boys, I'm going to get right into it. Let's be honest, boys. My favorite team plays your all's favorite team this weekend.
Yes, it does.
And,
Easy dubs.
Lincoln.
Easy.
Lincoln.
oh, 100%. 100%.
Lincoln Logan.
Huh?
He's just the Cowboys fan.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
we're
You
all
guys are
Bengals.
you guys like the Bengals, right? You like the Bengals?
Of course.
Exactly. So it's my favorite team versus your all's three favorite team
Alright,
because,
well,
like I
just
said,
just in case when the Bengals beat you.
no, 100%. I'm picking
You
the
want to
Bengals.
make a bid?
No,
Yeah.
I'm picking the Bengals,
Yeah,
guys.
I'll-
Hold on,
Let's make
before
a
we
bet
get
against
there,
you.
how do you feel about Dak Prescott possibly being out and you have your
Not-
backup
hey,
going to CD
Hey,
Lamb?
not possibly.
Oh, dude.
He is being out.
No, okay. Let me get my point of view real quick right here, okay?
Go ahead.
For any y'all talk. Against the Buccaneers last
Cowboys
Sunday.
ass.
So funny, Jake. All right. So last Sunday against the Buccaneers, my Cowboys looked horrendous. Our defense looked good. Our defense looked good. Michael Parsons
is a decent.
is a
He's
dog.
a dog.
Diggs looked really good. Somewhat. He gave her that touchdown. He looked better
Did he
than
get an
what
interception?
he did. Huh?
Did he get an interception?
Our team got an interception, but he did not.
I'd rather have 11 interceptions than.
But you got to think,
Big
this is the
touchdown.
thing about Trayvon Diggs. He got 11 interceptions. He also let up the most yards against any corner in
I'd
the
rather-
league. He let over 1,100 yards last year. He's the most inconsistent cornerback in the whole league. Which makes him average.
If he was
I'd
healthy,
rather have that season
listen.
than a season with
No,
the
because
half most
every
yards
big
with no
play he
interception.
gets, he gives up a big play. It's like counterbalance.
Listen.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
One
agree with that.
1 second. Let me give you all an example. As a Cowboys fan, watched every game last year, right? Last year we were a top 5 team all year long. I watched okay, top 8, top 7, whatever.
Top 10.
I watched them play against the Patriots. So we were down 26 or not 26. We were down 20 we were down 26 to 21. We got the interception. Oh no, we were down 26 to 20. We were down. Trayvon Diggs got the interception, got the pick 6, right? Very next possession, gave up a 75-yard touchdown to Jacoby Myers. Or no, Bourne, the wide receiver.
The
from,
only consistent
Patriots.
player you guys have is Michael Parsons.
Oh, 100%.
That's the
Mike-
only
Mike-
consistent. You guys
Michael
are so
Parsons is good.
But here,
inconsistent.
hold
Is a
on.
junior
I have a
college.
question.
Even on the offensive side, CD Lamb, one game, like, just in case for our fantasy, he might drop 27 points one
Oh,
game.
100%.
But the next game, he might get 8.
Two.
He might get targeted 3 times, maybe for 55 yards, something like that. Like,
If anybody was watching the game, were you guys watching the Buccaneers versus Cowboys game? Did
I
you?
was not.
Oh, well,
None of you guys were?
I was
I
not.
was.
Well, if
I
anybody
was.
that's watching this
I
was
was.
watching the Cowboys game versus Buccaneers,
And
there
Cowboys
was
suck.
3 guys on CD Lamb because they knew there was a
He's
stat.
only one receiver.
There was a stat that showed before the game. It was the receptions in their career. CD Lamb with like 160 something. Dalton Schultz with 150 something. Next closest dude was a 6-year vet with 39 catches.
Yep.
The rest were 0.
Yep.
I'm like, this is terrible. But can we all admit, if you all watched the game, Zeke actually looked good.
Wilson's
All right.
Zeke was 5 yards a carry.
Listen.
5.2 yards a carry.
Listen.
He
Dak. Not
Oh, Dak
only-
was dog shit.
Listen. Not only is Dak dog shit.
He's not dog shit. He was.
He's
dog
a
shit.
he's a slightly above par quarterback.
He's a top 12 quarterback.
He's
But
just
no,
a
he's a
slightly
top
better
12
he's
quarterback.
a top 10 quarterback.
Alright, well, not only
I
his,
don't believe that.
not only is he
No.
a top 10 quarterback, but he gets hurt every fucking season.
That's only the past two out of the 3 years.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And
His
how many-
first 4 seasons, dude did not get hurt.
I'll say it.
Dude did not get hurt.
I will say that Mike McCarthy is not a good play caller at
Dude, I
all.
want Sean Payton.
He's
I want Sean
not.
Payton as a
He's
coach
not.
next year.
Well, I mean,
If I'm
everybody
being
wants
honest,
Sean
I
Payton.
think that's the Cowboys' biggest struggle is the coaching staff and the managing in the upper tier. Like, I think that's what's affecting all the Cowboys. Skill-wise, they're up to par with the rest of the league, if not better.
100%.
But from
100%.
from Jones all the way down to McCarthy, they are messing that team up all the way through
Okay,
down. Like
listen.
they're-
Jerry Jones is a too much of a player person.
Too much involved.
Yes.
Okay, listen to this. So you have Do you guys know who Mad Dog Rooney is?
Yes.
The guy. So he's on First Take. He gave his Super Bowl predictions. His Super Bowl prediction was the Colts versus Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan. I am a Cowboys fan. I love that. I love that he chose the Cowboys. But realistically, the Cowboys will not make the playoffs.
Matt Ryan
and the Colts barely.
Matt Ryan's slowly progressing out of his prime. Which Colts is a good team now. Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman,
Darius Leonard.
Like they have a solid team.
Michael
But
Pittman
Matt
was
Ryan
a
is
dog.
heading out of his prime.
It's Shaquille Leonard now.
Well,
Shaq.
Shaq, I thought it was Darius Leonard.
No.
He changed his name this year.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But anyway,
If the
Colts
do
is
make
just-
playoffs, they ain't
the Colts
gonna
is just a playoff potential team, but they are not making the Super Bowl.
They're-
Same as the Cowboys. They are a playoff potential team, but they are not up to par with the. They're in the NFC, correct?
Yeah.
Vikings are looking great. Packers, you can never count them out. 49ers, you can't count them out. You have the Rams.
I count them out because Trey Lance. Well, we'll get into that. We'll get
Trey
into that.
Lance,
Hold on,
yes.
we'll get into that. That's a different topic.
But Jimmy Garoppolo will start by like
He
It's
might.
100%.
It depends. The next 2 to 3 weeks really depends on Trey Lance.
Listen,
But seven-
honestly, I think that the Chiefs did fucking terrible this week. No,
Hold on,
well,
hold on,
listen,
Jake.
listen.
Hold on, Jake. Hold on.
No, honestly.
The Chiefs are in a top 3 team this year.
No, I don't think so.
Patrick Mahomes might be the MVP this year.
Hold on.
As good as Josh Allen is playing, Patrick Mahomes, how many he has threw for 8 touchdowns,
eight
through
touchdowns.
8 touchdowns through 2 games.
Yes.
And how many yards? He had 500 plus the first game.
But,
he had
but
over
listen,
200.
listen,
400.
Listen. But did you see
He had
him?
like 364.
But did you see him in the first half between the LA Chargers?
Well, he's got that. The first half of the Oakland Raiders. I mean, of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Chargers.
But I think,
Chargers.
I think
Los Angeles Chargers.
here's the hot take. Tyreek
fucking-
leaving might be the best.
He was
thing
the worst
ever.
quarterback I've ever seen.
Okay, hold on. Let's get
Worst
this straight.
quarterback I've ever
Hold
seen.
on,
but
He's got that clutch
fucking
gene.
Chargers.
Hold on, one
He wanted to
second.
win.
One second, you two.
And-
Hold on.
And Herbert was a fucking dog in the
Oh, wow.
fourth quarter as the fucking last 2 minutes.
All right,
tell
all
me,
right.
tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. Now, give me a second here. In our first episode of this podcast, me and you, let's start top 5. Me and you didn't have Patrick Mahomes in our top 5.
Yeah.
Me and you didn't.
Do you still have Patrick Mahomes out of your top 5?
Oh, 100%.
Who?
I keep him out of my top 5.
Hold on. I was not here for the first episode.
Okay, hold on.
Are you
hold on.
saying your top 5
Wait,
quarterbacks?
Listen. This
Are
is our
Are you
this is
saying
my
your
top
top
5.
5 quarterbacks?
Well,
Will you
wait.
please rename your top 5
Okay, hold on.
quarterbacks? Hold on, Jake.
Jake,
Hold on,
hold on,
Jake.
Jake.
Yeah,
Hold on.
no.
Name your top
hold on,
5.
Wait,
hold on.
no.
Name your top 5.
No, recap.
please.
Who
Name
did we
your-
have? Who did we have out of our top 5?
Okay, this is my top 5.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
I said
Please
based
tell
on the
us.
upcoming season, what I think is going to happen. This was before the first week. Was before the first week.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is a top 3 quarterback.
No,
matter
but this
the
is why.
year.
No, but this is why
No
I
matter
thought
what.
that was going to happen.
No matter what, he is a
But
top
listen,
3 quarterback.
but
If
listen.
not the best.
Hold on. This is why I thought that was going to happen. Josh Allen would be number 1.
I can agree with
I
that.
said
Josh
two.
Allen's
I
not
said-
number 1
I said
quarterback.
two.
I thought number 2 be Aaron Rodgers. I thought that dude would just be dropping dimes to those dudes.
I said
Aaron Rodgers is a respectful
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I said-
Week one happens, right? So you can't put that against him because it's first time against that rookie wide receiver had a wide open catch, right?
I said
Dude just
Rodgers.
dropped it.
Yeah.
Perfectly placed.
Yeah.
Dropped it.
I said Rodgers.
That
was
is on
5.
that wide receiver's fault. That is not on that quarterback.
I said Rodgers was 5.
He put it in a
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But
And
listen,
if you saw the play,
third, I had Justin Herbert. I thought that dude would pop off,
And
which he
did.
is. Which he is.
He's a fucking dog.
And then 4th, I had Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
But that's because
Joe Burrow-
before the first week, I did not think he was going to throw 4 interceptions and have a 5. Stop making fun of me. I did not think he was going to have a 5 turnover game. And then 5th, you have to put Tom Brady. You have to.
I said
Okay,
number
so
one, Tom Brady.
let me go ahead and rearrange that list.
After Logan.
Number 1 quarterback in the league, hands down MVP, future Super Bowl champion, Josh Allen.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
He has to be
Number 2.
Number
He has to
one.
be number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2 is.
Barrett.
You know what? I'm gonna change my answer. I was gonna say Patrick Mahomes, but I'm gonna change it to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron
It
Rodgers.
has to be, dude.
Hold on, no,
Back-to-back
you're gonna agree with
MVP.
this. Aaron Rodgers, back-to-back league MVP. No matter if rookie receiver has the Alan Lazard as wide receiver 1. It don't matter. Aaron Rodgers is number 2. You can't deny that. Back-to-back MVP. Now listen, number 3, Patrick Mahomes might be one of the best quarterbacks we see of our generation.
No.
He is making throws that no other quarterback in the league can make. He has the arm strength that no other quarterback in the league has, and the accuracy.
Except for Josh Allen. Okay.
Josh
Well,
Allen has the
but-
arm, and you can't
but-
say he's making no-look passes because Matthew Stafford makes those no-look
No, I'm not
passes.
saying all that.
He
I'm not
doesn't
saying.
make
I'm not
the
talking about the
flat arm
flash.
passes.
I'm not talking about the flashy
Matthew
stuff.
Stafford is known for those sidearm passes.
No, hold on. I'm not talking about the flashy stuff. I'm not talking about the no looks. I'm talking about he's scrambling out the pocket, fucking D lineman's on his ankles. He's falling down. He's making an accurate pass. I'm not talking about flashy. I'm talking about this pure skill. Patrick Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks we have seen in the last years. So that's my number 3. Number 4. I'm putting him here just because he's a GOAT. I feel wrong if he's not in the top 5 and not 5. Tom Brady is number 4.
All right, get into that in a second here.
Tom Brady, great. I don't know how this season's going to look for him. You know, him and Giselle has whatever they're going on with, but he is the GOAT.
Locked in.
Yes. He's going to be locked in or locked out. We're about to see for the rest of the season, but Tom Brady is number 4.
Did he look good against the
Now,
Cowboys?
number 5. Only reason I do not have this person listed above Tom Brady is just because no Super Bowl appearances. He's still young, same age as Joe Burrow. But
All
Justin
right.
Herbert is number 5. He is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I would trust me as a Bengals fan. I want to put Joe Burrow in the top 5, but I just can't. That's based on skills and potential.
I'm next.
Justin Herbert is a top 5
I already
quarterback
got
in the
it.
league. He will win MVP in the next few years.
Oh,
Very
100%.
good.
All right, Jake, give us your point real quick.
So
Stop.
I think the reason why Joe Burrow and the Bengals lost against the Steelers this week.
Is because of Joe Burrow.
It is because of Joe Burrow.
Yeah, listen.
4 interceptions. There's not
Yeah,
much you can do
yeah.
about that.
Not only that, but the 3 out of 25 QBs that played this week, they lost because they didn't play the preseason game, and all
100%.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not taking that away from Joe Burrow. He didn't play none of the preseason snaps. Just
Oh.
came back
Barely
from
practiced.
appendix.
Listen.
I understand that, but 4 intercept. No, granted, Bengals were. I'm still impressed. They have
They-
5 turnovers,
and they
4
almost
interceptions,
got
and a fumble.
one.
Yes, I'm not counting out by any way.
It's a backup
But
snapper.
Joe Burrow,
It's a
I have
backup
him.
long snapper that cost him.
I have him as the 7th best quarterback.
Who
in
was
the
their
league.
third string tight end?
Seven?
He is
Who was their
a.
third
He just
string tight end?
Who's your 6?
6.
Patrick Mahomes is mine and Jake's 6.
I-
We've already agreed on
I
that.
might have to go
That's why the Steelers
Sit-
are
hey,
starting.
either probably Lamar.
And Kyle.
Lamar and people forget how good Lamar really is.
Bitch.
He's
Am I
good.
right?
Bitch.
Listen,
Lamar, I think is still better than Joe Burrow. He is
is.
such
He
a
is.
dual
Listen,
threat
no,
quarterback.
I don't think he's
I don't
good.
think so.
I don't think he's better. Listen, wait,
threw a
wait.
perfect game and rushed his first game. Watch the first week. He
He
played a
just,
perfect game.
no, don't get me wrong.
Hold
He
on,
is
give me this-
incident prone.
give me
Listen, I do
but-
not think that he's better than Lamar. I just think that Lamar is better at running.
Okay. hold
No,
on.
Joe
Hold
Burrow
on.
just has
I
a
think-
better.
One second.
He has a better heart.
Everybody
he
back
wants
up
it
real
more.
quick. Everybody back up real quick.
He just
Let me
wants
give
it
you
more.
let me give you this point. Not a Bengals fan. Never rooted for the Bengals in my life, right? I love Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is a dog.
Mm-hmm.
That dude. So listen to this. So listen to this. How the heck? But this dude took a team to the Super Bowl.
That
Offensive
shit
line
not
was
made it
dog
to the Super
crap.
Bowl.
Last.
Listen,
Hold on.
Joe-
Hold on. Let me
yeah,
let me
right,
finish
right,
the point. Let me finish the point. Offensive line was dog crap, right?
Really spicy.
The freaking Ravens. The Ravens. Lamar Jackson's first season was like 14-2. 14-2, right?
And they happened
First
to
seed.
lose against the Titans in the first round.
100%. Lamar Jackson has one playoff win. Joe Burrow went to the playoffs one time, won 3 games, went to the Super Bowl.
and the
He
first,
was a bad offensive line. If you had a good offensive line, they win the Super Bowl.
And-
Lamar was wide open.
and
I understand that.
Listen,
Don't worry. No, hold on.
No,
I understand
wait,
completely.
hold on, let me talk.
But you're talking about straight skill set, potential, weapons around. Let's be
One.
honest. Joe Burrow has maybe the best receiver trio in the league.
100%.
He might, but he had the best receiver trio in the league. Jamar Chase is a one out of a lifetime talent. T. Higgins could be wide receiver 1 on at least half of the other NFL
Oh,
teams.
Let me
you
talk.
put T. Higgins
Hey.
on the Jets, number 1 offense.
And Tyler
I've been
Boyd
saying
could be
it. I haven't been able to
is
say
a
a word. I only
good,
got one
solid
thing.
wide
Let me say
receiver
one
for
thing.
any other team.
Let me just say one thing.
All right, let's let Jake finish his statement, and then
Listen.
you're up.
The first time that fucking Joe Burrow was in the league, he got hurt. They didn't make the playoffs. The second time they went to the playoffs, almost fucking won the Super Bowl. The second time Joe Burrow was fully healthy.
I'm not counting
Hey,
that out, but I'm
100%
talking
Joe
straight
Burrow.
on pure skill set. Who is Lamar throwing to? Rashad Bateman
Yes.
might be the wide receiver one.
Rashad Bateman.
No, don't get me wrong. Rashad Bateman.
That's what I
dog.
mean.
And Duvernay.
That's what I'm saying is this though.
But
I
Two
didn't-
receivers you
just
never heard
pure
of.
skill set and just athleticism, IQ, playmaking ability. Lamar is a better quarterback than
Can I
Joe
get-
Burrow.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow just has he just wants it more than any other quarterback in the league.
All right.
But I'm talking
No,
about straight skill set and potential.
No, well,
Lamar is the better quarterback as of right now.
back on the topic between the Steelers. I didn't get to finish my first thing.
Once you finish, Barrett's
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
his thing.
I agree. But listen, like whenever the Bengals and the Steelers first played each other, the Bengals thought that it was gonna be an easy ball game.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah, that's
we
TJ
thought,
Watt and
But they shouldn't have.
And
Steelers may, if not top three, may have the best defense in the league. Minka Fitzpatrick, Cam Hayward, TJ Watt. Like,
Top 5.
Steelers is not a defense to play with no matter
was
what
it
time of the
Highweather?
season.
Is that
That's why they're
is that
always
the
in the-
dude's name?
that's
Is
why
that the
they're
other
always
linebacker's
players.
name?
What?
Highweather?
Hayward.
No,
the
Cam
other one.
Hayward's the D lineman.
The lineman, but I'm saying like middle linebacker. He's number 56 for the Steelers. Anyway, number 56 for the Steelers. Dog. That dude was
Yes.
getting at.
Steelers has a very,
at Joe
very good
Burrow.
defense. I mean,
Hold on, let's let Jake
and
finish.
hold on. Go ahead.
This is my first point. I didn't like.
No, you're.
Anyways, whenever the Bengals and the Steelers first played, I thought that the Bengals were gonna fucking sweep the Steelers.
Oh, 100%. Everybody
Yeah, yeah. Anyways,
did. Dude, the Bengals were my prediction to go to the Super Bowl.
this year,
Oh, 100%. I was like, dude, the Bengals are going to go to the Super Bowl.
and then the fucking Steelers swept them.
Yeah,
which
now I'm
don't
like
make
the
sense to
Bills.
me.
Which
I
great.
don't like the
I
Bills.
still believe the
David's
Bengals will
welcome
go 11-6. That's my record projection.
I don't think they go 11-6, but
I think by the mid-season, I think they
But
turn it
I-
out. They start getting in groove.
I-
But that's just me.
I will think that
Alright,
they'll be the best in our league.
Finish the statement, and as soon as you get done, Barrett's turn. And then I'm going to a new topic that's on the same type of wavelength here.
But at the beginning of the season, I thought that we were going to sweep the Steelers, and then I'm not sure where I was going with this, but anyways, I can still finish it.
This is getting edited out. Don't worry.
Alright.
You're good.
No, this is.
Hayward and T.J. Watt both
Dogs.
performed. Yeah, both performed a fucking phenomenal game,
They got that dog in them.
and that may or may not have been the reason that the Steelers got fucking 6 turnovers, 5 turnovers.
Five.
Yeah.
5 all from Joe Burrow.
And 7 sacks.
And
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
First
let's-
opening drive of the game, Joe Burrow gets snacked first snap of the first possession.
Not
They
only that.
they put so much line.
I remember what I was gonna say. Hold on.
Go ahead.
The fucking the 26 or 28 or 29 of the starting quarterbacks of the season that played in the preseason, they were all undefeated, and the quarterbacks that didn't play, they were 26 and no, not 26. They were 3-26 or something like that.
Yeah, it was Joe Burrow didn't play in the preseason. Dak Prescott didn't play in the preseason.
And
Those are just 2 examples.
and Tom Brady.
Tom Brady played in the last game, but they won
But
because they
Patrick
played against
Mahomes.
the Cowboys.
Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes played almost every game of the preseason.
Yeah,
except for
Tom
last
Brady,
game.
Patrick Mahomes, and I think
Like a drive.
Aaron Rodgers
Because
played
no
more.
starters played more than like a drive.
No, not Aaron Rodgers. Fuck.
Aaron Rodgers didn't play.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
But anyways,
Cousins.
all the quarterbacks that played in preseason, they all won.
Oh, 100%.
And I think
Except Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers played in like 1 game.
After you go,
and I think that's-
definitely bring up the Vikings.
and I
Oh,
think
100%. Don't worry. I'll get to that.
I think that's why that all of the quarterbacks that didn't play preseason, I personally think that's why they didn't win.
Alright.
All
Barry,
right,
I want to hear your statements because I'm very interested in what this.
I got a
this
few
guy
things to say. This ain't even got to do with my takes. First of all, Cam Hayward, what's he, 35 and still tearing up the league?
Oh, a dog.
This man is a dog. Will never stop being a dog. He will be 40 years old and still getting sacks in this league.
Well, he'll be in like
My-
I
7
hope
years.
not, because he might have CTE by then. But you are correct.
My first hot take. My first hot take. Jamar Chase, and a few people have heard this in our friend group. Jamar Chase is the best player on the Bengals.
Oh, for
I
sure.
agree with that.
Besides Joe Mixon.
No.
Joe Mixon is
Joe
a
Mixon, top 3.
top.
I think it goes Jamar, Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon.
Yes,
No,
I agree with that.
I don't agree.
Joe Burrow is a good player, a great player. Let me say that, great player. Jamar Chase is a generational player.
I agree.
Joe Burrow is.
The next Tom Brady, I don't care what
Oh,
anyone
can I
says.
ask you something? Does the Bengals make the Super Bowl last year without Jamar Chase?
Without
Yes.
Jamar Chase?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
No.
think
Jamar
so.
Chase, okay, listen. Any average quarterback could throw to Jamar Chase going on a slant, and he can take it 75 yards to the house. But Joe Burrow to any average receiver could not throw a slant to Jamar Chase, to an average receiver going to the house. As an average receiver is taking a slant 10 yards to 15 yards at most, while an average quarterback can hit Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase still take it to the house.
No, let me give you this statement though. Could any average quarterback throw it to Jamar Chase in stride?
I think
Going deep. Could
The top-
any average quarterback do
because
that?
there's
I'd rather
30. Correct me if I'm wrong. 32, 30. I mean,
32 teams in the
32
NFL.
teams. I think the top 16 quarterbacks could. Below
Yes.
that, I do not think so.
There are-
But
I don't even think
I think
top
Jamar
16,
Chase
I
could
think
still
the
make
top
plays.
10, top 12, top 10 could only make that throw.
We gotta think 16. You're getting into the Jalen Hurts, the.
Jalen Hurts could hit him on stride.
Jameis- like
the
hit him
Jameis
with that.
Winston, Matt Ryan's. I think that's what
I
you're
think they
getting
could. I mean, Matt Ryan definitely just.
Matt
He
Ryan's
might have
got
that.
more.
He might need that extra
Matt Ryan's
half a
got
second, or.
Yeah.
All right.
Which
well,
is
better
great.
offensive
Which
line.
is
He needs a
weird
better
because
offensive
Colts may have the
Best
number
offensive.
one, number two offensive line in the league, maybe
Right.
behind the Eagles,
Right.
but
And then
all right. Let's let Barrett
And then
finish.
even
switch the statement.
let's
Then
you
switch
all
the
might
topic.
not think it after I've shit on the Bengals. I am a Bengals fan, but I like to pride myself on being a realist. But I would rather have Justin Herbert at number 1 than Joe Burrow at number 1.
I agree with that.
He is a better quarterback and a better talent.
Oh, I
He is
think-
100%
He's
a better talent.
quarterback, yes.
He is 100% a better talent. Quarterback is debatable.
You can go and then I'll go.
Right.
'Cause I have some.
Well,
So it
I'm-
depends
I'm-
if Zach. Go ahead. I was gonna say Zach Taylor, but
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the
Taylor
topic of
might
this
not be a good
because
coach either.
I'm just gonna go. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But I'm gonna get off. What was the most entertaining game from Week 1?
hold on. I want to answer this. I won't say entertaining.
I
The
don't know.
most.
Before we go, I'm gonna go this way.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go this way. So Barrett's gonna start us off, and then I'm gonna go this way. Most entertaining game, watching wise. Even though
Well-
you might not have been able to watch it because of the region that we're in, because you can't watch every game, but the game that you think that would have been the most fun to watch.
Depending on what type of fan you are.
Uh-uh.
If you're a fan of good football and just perfect football, Chiefs game is most entertaining.
Which one?
They-
Which
they-
one? Week
the
one or
Chiefs
week
versus
two?
Cardinals?
Week one.
Yeah, it's Week 1. That's all we're talking about.
They
right
play-
now. Week 1. I'm not talking about Week 2 yet.
Hold on. The Chiefs played a perfect game. 5 touchdowns,
Cardinals
no
are shit. I don't care
no
what anyone says.
no
Cardinals are
turnovers.
Dog.
No turnovers. But if you want a good, intense game, it's Bills versus Rams.
That was a good game.
All right, so let me say this.
I won't be last.
Most-
So you're
Most
going.
entertaining game, I have to agree. Bills versus Rams. Such good defensive play, turnovers on both sides, plays happening, and Josh Allen just being able to pull it off
Josh
in the
Allen
second
just-
half.
Josh
Allen just being Josh Allen in the second half.
Number one
So entertaining.
quarterback. Number one quarterback.
But the most
Number
let's-
one quarterback.
Patty Mahomes, Josh Allen.
No.
anyway, I
We'll
see
let
the
the viewers
most
decide.
the most like entertaining, surprising game. I have to go Vikings versus Packers. Justin Jefferson, 9 receptions, 100 and something odd yards for 3 touchdowns.
Talk about that dog in
Like,
him.
even the reporter said, how do they leave him that wide open?
Because he's
He's
such
a
good
top
runner.
3 receiver in the league, and you guys are not doubling him. Like, the Packers
Brother.
are supposed to win the division
hold on,
right
hold
now.
on.
It's looking like the Vikings.
Don't worry.
Like, that's the game to me. Like, that stood out. Like, I seen that scoreboard at halftime. I'm like, what happened? Now, granted, Aaron Rodgers usually loses his first game of the season. That's the
And
tendency.
he always ends up being 13-3 or whatever.
Yep, always. But the Vikings, looking as a, Vikings are my second favorite team. Got connections with them, but anyway, they are looking as much disappointment they brought me in the past, or hope that just shattered. They are looking
At least
like
your
a
team's been
solid
to an
team.
NFC Championship game while you've been alive.
Hey,
Mine
They
hasn't.
have. They have.
They
but-
are that man should have been tripled or quadrupled team. He has
Yes.
He has the definition of
Dude, that's what
dog
makes
When you know
in
shit.
Yes,
him.
when you know you have Kirk Cousins, I swear to God, I'll say this for the last. If you look in the encyclopedia and you see the word average,
He
right
is the
there,
most definite
his
average quarterback.
picture is right next to it. You can look at the stats, saying he's above par, all that.
Most average quarterback. But yeah,
He
he's
has
always
just
up
a
there.
great receivers that make plays for him, but he does not
His
throw the
numbers are
ball
always
more than
good.
20
His
yards
numbers
down the
are always
field.
good.
But
Adam
he's the
Thielen.
definition of average, and
Dude, if
his
Adam
receivers
Thielen's your
are
number
just-
2 wide receiver, that is the best number 2 wide receiver that you can
Besides
probably
T.
have.
Higgins. T. Higgins is a better.
But I'm saying,
receiver
what I'm
than
saying is
Adam
this: that Adam
Thielen.
Thielen does not drop passes. If it hits his hands, he catches it.
That's true.
He hasn't had a drop pass since like 2017.
Tyler Lockett probably has better hands.
Alright,
And
but
so does
I-
Mike Thomas.
I want your
Mike
opinion.
Thomas gets
What's the
his
most?
hand
Hold on. What's the most entertaining game in the
That you-
league? I already know what mine is, and you guys are gonna bash me for it.
I got 3.
A little.
I got 3 most entertaining games.
Oh my god, I have one. I got just one game.
I got the on week 1, right?
Just one.
Yeah, I got the Bills and the Rams. The most entertaining game.
Pushing their cancer.
Josh Allen, dog, nothing else. Just a
Yeah.
fucking dog.
The second best quarterback.
Actually, I have two.
Honestly,
No.
honestly, I think Josh Allen is the first, if not second, best quarterback in the league right
He's
now.
gonna win
Patrick
MVP.
Mahomes.
He's gonna win MVP. Josh Allen's gonna win MVP.
Yeah, okay. Patrick Mahomes had a better first game.
Second,
5 touchdowns.
Against the
no
Cardinals. The Cardinals are trash.
The Cardinals were undefeated for the first 10
Last
games.
Hey, hey,
last year,
hey.
not this year.
if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong.
They're good.
I should be talking.
No. Okay. Okay. All right.
fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The second best game I got it this week was the Bengals and Pittsburgh.
That was entertaining.
Well, not only did Joe Burrow fucking what? Well, was it 4 or 5 interceptions with 1 fumble? Who was it?
Huh?
Was it 4 or 5 interceptions with 1 fumble with Joe Burrow?
4 interceptions, 1 fumble for Joe Burrow.
4 interceptions with 1 fumble, Joe Burrow, and he almost came back and won the game with the Steelers. That's why I think that was the second game of the week.
Yeah.
And then
What's your third? Jeez, oh Pete.
Denver and
That's
Okay, that's fair. That is a
fair.
good game. That was not a good game,
But it was
an
an entertaining game.
yeah, the Denver and
Seattle.
Seattle.
We'll get into that. We will get into that.
Yes, I got
Does
some
that-
things to say about Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, I think they were the third best because I think that Seattle maybe be a better team than Denver at the start of the season. At the start of the season.
Let me say this.
I feel like they
Go ahead,
have
go
more. They
ahead,
have more. to
Go ahead, go ahead.
But I think as the season goes on, that Denver will learn from what they have done, and they will overcome Seattle.
100%.
Yes.
Alright.
As
Well,
it
good
go-
statements.
Let
I'm
me say
gonna
this
give-
real quick. Let me say this before,
Oh, yeah.
and then you can go ahead. The better team, the better overall team, no denying it. Skill, talent, leadership, whatever you want to call it. Denver's the better team. There's no doubt about it.
Oh,
Seattle has a QB2 as a QB1.
You'd be weird.
And
DK
to
Metcalf,
have said
Noah
Seahawks
Fant.
would win.
Now, their running back group, don't get me wrong. Rashad Penny, all that. Their running backs now.
They booed him.
Yeah.
Yup.
And Seattle ended up winning. Geno Smith
He's
outplayed
a
Russell Wilson.
Geno Smith
Outplayed.
was a dog.
100%. He was like fucking Brady in that first half.
No cap.
But anyway, second game.
Only missed 4 passes.
Second game. 100%. Second game, Panthers versus Browns. I know you guys are going to be like,
Oh, yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good, that's a
No,
good
but
take.
listen,
I like that take.
why was
I like
why
it.
was it very entertaining? The Panthers were down 20-7 going into the fourth quarter. Baker Mayfield decided to turn it on, pass for 145 or 155 yards in the fourth quarter.
Robbie Wilson always.
Get to Robbie Anderson. It's Robbie Anderson.
Anderson.
Robbie Anderson,
Yeah,
dog,
get it right.
75-yard touchdown, right? He didn't even throw it to DJ Moore. DJ Moore only had like 3 receptions for like 20-something yards or 30-something yards, right? They lost off a bullcrap call because they called a flag on roughing the passer. All the defensive guy did was push off his lineman into Jacoby Brissett.
All right.
And the kicker, the rookie kicker for the Browns, made a 58-yard field goal.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
The Browns deserve that win, but also Baker Mayfield played like a fucking beast.
Let me
He did.
let me ask you this: how do you feel about Baker Mayfield going there saying, "I'm gonna fuck them up," then losing?
I think
He
what I
fucked
think
them up.
what I think is this: first
But
three
he did
quarters,
not get the
the
W.
first 3 quarters was rough, and then at the fourth quarter, the Panthers decided to play like they should. Honestly, the Panthers honestly are going to be a good team.
They got a good defense.
Now Christian McCaffrey, I'm not. It's too early in the season, week 1. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Christian McCaffrey.
I don't think he'll do good.
He is a top 3
Yeah.
running back in the league.
You can't say anything
at
about
his
Christian.
peak. At his peak, he's probably the best, right?
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna say nothing bad about him, but I expected him to have a comeback game, pop off, and he just kind of. He didn't have a bad game, but he didn't exceed my expectations of him.
Well, also I feel like Matt Rule was kind of hesitant because his recent history and injuries. They
Yeah.
run him more than 15 times. The more possible risk of him getting hurt. But also though, Baker Mayfield though playing with that chip on his shoulder. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But also that leads me to another topic. But we'll finish this topic and then we'll get to it again.
Go ahead.
But the Panthers versus Browns was a good, I think, step for the Panthers because I don't know who the Panthers play. Can anybody look up and see who the Panthers play real quick
I
for
got
me?
you.
But either way, I think the Panthers are going to win week 2. I don't care who they play, whoever they play. I think they're going to win. They can play against the
I'm
Bills.
pretty sure.
No, the Ravens play against. No, not the Ravens. The Browns play against the Jets. But whoever the Panthers play against, I think they're going to win.
No, Jacksonville plays against the
Is it
Colts.
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville plays
Hold
against-
on, I got you.
Jacksonville Colts play
They
at
face
Jacksonville.
the Giants.
The
Giants.
100%. The
Some-
Panthers are going to win. I don't
Yes,
care.
they will beat the
I don't
Giants.
know.
They'll
I
be
don't
the
know.
You can't.
Giants,
No.
The Giants have that.
Even the O line is looking good, and if you have a
and
good looking O line
Brian-
with Saquon,
Brian,
That's what I'm saying.
Brian Daboll has instilled a new confidence into the Jets.
Oh, 100%.
And Saquon Barkley looks like a better player than his first year. And Saquon Barkley in his first year, top 3 running back.
Okay, but listen to this though. The Panthers, I feel like finally have that quarterback that can just get them over the edge. Sam Darnold, not it.
no.
Cam Newton, not it.
Sam Darnold.
Not it at the time. Not it at the time.
He brought him to a Super Bowl though.
No, not at the time. I'm saying not at this time.
Oh, yeah,
Like with
yeah.
Matt Rule as the
Okay,
quarterback. Not at the time. 2015, Ron Rivera, dude went 15-1. Cam Newton, all you buddy, right? But what I'm saying is that I think the Panthers could push for that wild card spot. You know they're not going to be
No,
the
they have a
Saints
real shot
or the
at the wild card.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
They're not going to win the division, but they could get that wild card spot at 9-8 because the NFC is not that good. The Cowboys could make the playoffs at 9-8 if they
Let's be-
somehow
no,
get
hold
lucky.
on, I agree
If
with
they
that.
somehow get lucky.
Because their division, let's see, the Eagles, the
No, but-
Giants.
But you know what everybody says?
Like-
You know what everybody says? Everybody's like, the NFC East is the worst division. You
And-
can't tell me that the AFC South isn't worse. You can't tell me the AFC
Okay,
South
this
isn't
week
worse.
they have, because none of their teams got a victory. They tied. The Colts tied with the Texans, right?
Titans lost and the Jacksonville Jaguars lost.
Yes.
Everybody won in the NFC East except the Cowboys. And they played the Buccaneers, who are the second favorites in the NFC. Or no, the second favorites to win the Super Bowl before the season started.
Yeah, but they just do that mainly because of Tom Brady. Which
Oh,
you
really?
can never count Tom
The Giants
Brady
are
out.
better than the Cowboys. Philadelphia Eagles are way better than the Cowboys. And who else?
The Commanders.
The Commanders are better than the Cowboys
All right,
right
but
now.
here's my thing.
The Philadelphia Eagles are winning that division.
Hold on.
Okay, I predict the Eagles are gonna win that. But what I'm saying is this: if you look at if you look at their schedule, right? The Cowboys play the Buccaneers. They lost. They play the Bengals. I expect them to lose, so they're expected 0-2 loss, right?
Yep.
Then they play the Giants, and then they play Commanders. They could very much beat those teams just because of our defense.
They could.
Just because of
but
our defense is pretty good.
The Commanders are looking like a solid team.
But that was also against the Jaguars.
Exceeding
But that was also against
expectations.
the
Carson Wentz
Jaguars.
wants to win
Carson
until
Wentz
he
is-
doesn't.
Yeah.
Until he starts throwing picks
Yeah.
at the end of the game,
On,
he wants to win.
Okay.
on week 1, Carson Wentz, phenomenal.
Okay, but this is the last time about the Cowboys because I don't want to talk about them. I'm already pissed that they won't trade for a quarterback. I'm pissed that they're sticking with
They traded for
Cooper
Mason
Rush.
Rudolph.
They didn't.
Mhm.
When? But anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Either way, either way, this is what I want. So, hold on, let me look up this schedule real quick. Because I want everybody's prediction for each game. Okay?
For the Cowboys?
No.
Can I?
No. Hold on. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to tell you the game, and I want everybody's prediction on who will win.
Alright.
Alright? That's all I want. Okay, this is week 2. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. First game. Well, the Chiefs and Chargers already happened.
Yeah.
So this is filmed on a Friday and then happened on Thursday. The Chiefs won against the Chargers.
Yeah.
All right. First game, ready?
Yeah.
Steelers versus Patriots. Who wins, Barrick?
I'd have to say.
Steelers.
I'd have to say the Patriots win. They don't have.
By how
KO.
much? By how much? Just say how much. You don't have to say the score. Just say how much.
And if the betting odds were within 4.5, I would bet the under of 4.5 because I say it would be a 3-score game.
Okay. We're gonna go this way. Okay. I'm not gonna be last. I'm gonna say the Steelers because even without T.J. Watt, I feel like their defense is just gonna be too much for Mac Jones.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say because Mac Jones does not have a defined number 1 wide receiver. Jacoby Myers is his best wide receiver, and he doesn't score touchdowns. That's my only thing.
So I'm gonna say the Patriots, just because the lack of T.J. Watt and possibly Cam Hayward. I think their running game is too dominant, and with Mac Jones back there, you can never count him out. Even with Jacoby Meyer being their wide receiver 1, I think you can't just count the Patriots.
Okay.
I think they're gonna win.
Okay. All
I,
right. Hold on.
I think the Steelers will win because, the Patriots have a decent defense.
So I'm the only person going with the Steelers.
No, I'm going.
He
I'm
said-
going
he
Steelers.
said
You're going with Steelers, okay?
Yeah.
So
I think the Patriots have a good defense, but I do think that the Steelers have a better defense than the Patriots, even without T.J. Watt or
okay.
Hayward.
Okay. All right. Second game. So we have 2 Steelers and 2 Patriots. Okay. All right. Next game: Panthers versus Giants.
Well, first of all,
Wait, what is it?
I have to say,
Panthers versus Giants.
any team that won last week, whether they special teams win, props to you. Last week was a bad special teams week.
Oh, 100%.
Special teams
Yeah.
wins game, no
Yeah.
matter what.
The Colts kicker got
Eric Herman
released.
would be proud right now.
The Colts kicker Blankenship got released because he missed the game.
Yep.
Yep.
That is
That is
it.
how important it was.
That is the most important spot of football besides the quarterback.
All right. Give us your
But
prediction.
Giants win.
Giants win. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the Panthers because I feel like last week they should have beat the Browns and they're gonna come out and look for a complete ass whooping.
I'm gonna have to go with Blake on this. I say the Panthers, so because Saquon is looking like original Saquon. The offensive line isn't just wait.
You said the Panthers.
I know. Hold on, my bad. I was going to say Saquon's looking good, but offensive line's even looking for him. But
Have to come
I
back
think
to
Baker
reality.
is gonna come back out.
Have to come back to reality.
DJ Morrison get more involved. Robbie Anderson's gonna get more involved. I just think the Panthers is just a better overall team. Giants could be on a streak, but
So me
I just
being
think
like
Panthers is gonna take it.
All right, Jake, just give
Um,
us your prediction. That's it. That's all we need.
I think that the Giants will
So we
win
got 2 Panthers, 2 Giants again. We're even.
because
Honestly, the only reason you can say is Saquon. That's the only reason you can say.
That's
No.
maybe Darius Tony, maybe.
No.
I think he's questionable
The-
right now.
He didn't even play. He didn't even get a reception last week.
Wanda Robinson's out too, so I mean that is.
This is going to be an underdog, but I think Shepard might be a key player this year.
Let's keep in fact that he just did pick up Sterling Shepard off the fantasy waivers.
I did.
So I think that's a little bit of bias.
I did.
Okay.
But
Saquon.
All right,
honestly,
boys.
honestly, I think Shepard is going to be a key player this year.
Okay.
Saquon dark horse MVP.
Okay, then put that on record. All right. Next game. I just want your prediction. Don't explain it. Okay. Jets and Browns.
Jets.
Okay. I'm gonna have to say Browns on this because I just think Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt are gonna be too much.
You say Browns versus Jets?
Do you know?
You know what?
I think
I'm gonna go with the
Sauce Gardner
Browns. The Jets just never impressed me.
will do good.
I don't know why. I think I have a vendetta against the Jets. So I'm gonna go with Browns. I'm gonna put my trust in Jacoby Brissett and the Browns.
Okay.
Just
All
go
right.
with it.
See it. Just give us your prediction and give us one reason. That's it.
I'm also going to go with the Jets because
Barry changes his prediction to the Browns.
Browns. Zach Wilson is
was
back
he
on
already
back.
Browns?
No, he said Jets because he's
No,
got
Joe
Zach Wilson.
Flacco's the
was
starter.
And-
Joe Flacco impressed
and,
me.
and you
but-
were Jets, right?
No, I said Browns.
Oh shit.
All of us have been Browns.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go with Jets
Okay.
because
For why?
I
Just give us
think
one reason. Real quick reason. You can just say that you think the
I
underdog
think-
mentality.
huh?
You can just say the underdog mentality and that's it.
Yeah, I
No
think
funners.
Oh, Zach Wilson.
I think
Dude's a
that
legend for that, for real.
I think that the Jets is going to pull an underdog game that week.
Okay. All right. Ready? We got another division. We got a divisional round game right now.
I
All right.
didn't know you were going
We have
with
a-
this.
We have a team with a loss and a team
Is
with
this
a
still
tie.
week 2?
Week 2. Team with a loss and team with a tie. We have the Colts versus Jaguars.
All right, I got a good take with this one.
Oh, yeah.
Jaguars. Colts have been a few years without a week 2 win. They have lost every week 2 since I think like 2018, and they have not won against the Jaguars at Jacksonville since 2016.
I'm gonna just say Jags because they're young and they're hungry. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna go a different direction. I'm gonna say Colts. You know, Michael Pittman's questionable this week, but if he plays, limited or not, he's
He's
gonna
a
make a big
dog.
game changer. Jonathan Taylor is a game changer. Matt Ryan, on his worst day, I still think is a better quarterback right now than Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence has not impressed me whatsoever.
All right,
Either that's
boys.
Travis Etienne team. So I'm gonna go with Colts.
All right. What's your prediction? Just give us your prediction. That we're just gonna skip your reasoning right now.
I think the Colts are going to win.
The Colts. All right. So we have 2 Colts and 2 Jaguars. God, we've been even. No, not really. The
Okay.
Browns 3 and then
For the
all right.
most part, we've been even.
For the most part, we've been even. Okay, this game, both teams are 1-0, but I feel like one team had a better performance than the other team. The Ravens versus Dolphins.
Oh.
I think I know who I'm gonna. I already know who I'm gonna pick.
Yeah, I know who
I
I'm
will.
picking.
I will say I've already bet on all these teams. Bet on every week. It's a work thing. I think I put the Ravens as winning this game because Lamar is a better quarterback than Tua Tagovailoa, and I think they're just a better team with a way better quarterback.
All right, I picked the Dolphins because after watching the first week, McDaniels, right? That's his name. Is that his
Yes.
name as the coach?
Yeah.
Daniels, he knows what he's doing with the 2 fastest receivers in the league, with Hill and Waddle, and not putting Tua in places where he's failed, like in the past. And I just feel like they're just going to dominate, and their defense is good. I feel like their defense is going to shut down those mediocre receivers that the Ravens have.
It's a possibility.
And if J.K. Dobbins is not back, I don't think the running game's going to do anything.
I will say that Xavier Howard is a dog.
That's all I'm going to
Certified
say.
dog,
My
Javon
pick is the
Collins,
Dolphins.
Certified dog.
Logan?
Give us your pick and one reason, Logan. That's it.
I'm gonna have to go with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, Rashad Bateman is popping off. They're showing a real potential at winning the AFC North, which I think is a better division than what division the Dolphins is in.
Second best division in the league.
Yes, and I just don't like Tua. I don't know if I have a vendetta against him, but Tua is not impressive to me with as much weapons as he has in the backfield and the receiver core.
Yeah, it's just tough.
I just don't believe in Tua. So I'm gonna give it to Lamar, the better quarterback, the better I think overall team. So I'm on Ravens.
All right, give us your thing real quick.
I think that the Dolphins are going to win
All right,
because not only
quick definition.
um,
Give us a quick reason. Because I gotta check the time.
their defense are the second best in the league right now, according to fantasy football. And not only is the defense the best or second best, but their offense looked amazing.
Oh,
the first
100%. 100%. All right, let me look at this
Yeah,
time real quick.
that's all
Jacob's
I
gonna
have
have
to
to edit this
week.
out.
That's all I have to say.
Oh yeah, we got 14 minutes, boys. All right, watch out.
I did.
All right, boys. This one I want everybody to say the prediction, just the prediction, nothing. Okay, it's the
Man,
Bucks versus Saints. I want everybody's prediction, no reasoning yet.
hey,
Like,
No reasoning yet. Okay. 100%. All right, ready? All right, Bucks Saints. Just prediction, no reasoning. Go.
like I said, I've already bet on these teams. Bucks, goat Tom Brady.
Saints.
I don't know why I'm feeling this, or I don't know why I'm about to say this, but I'm gonna go Saints. I'm gonna go the underdogs. I still think Bucks are a better team overall, but
They just have a game
I
plan.
just think
Jameis
the
Winston's
Saints are
the
gonna
dog.
win. I
Alright.
feel like
Jam-
Jameis Winston is gonna have a good
He's
game.
got
All
that
right,
dog in
all right. Buccaneers or Saints. I want no reasoning behind this because this is a game that I think is going to be the game of the week. No reasoning behind it. I don't want
Absolutely,
anybody.
game of
No
the week.
reasoning.
Deadass.
No reasoning. I just want your answer.
I'm going with the Saints.
All right, there we go. That's all I want. I don't want any reasoning because I don't want us to look like idiots.
Yep. Okay, I think it's time to transition over some, college football.
Oh, we will once we get this going. I just want the answers, just the predictions, no
All right,
reasoning.
no
behind it.
reasoning.
No,
I got you.
From here on out, Commanders versus Lions.
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 DeAndre.
Lions, I got to.
Commanders.
Okay. All right. Seahawks versus 49ers divisional game.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Trey Lance's ass.
Yeah,
I'm
Trey
gonna go
Lance.
49ers.
Okay.
Seahawks.
Yep. All right. Let's go. Falcons versus Rams. We all know this one. Rams.
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 You have to say the Rams. You can't be like the Falcons, bro. The
Falcons.
Falcons are the 32nd.
No, I'm going with Falcons.
Damn. Okay.
That's gonna be a
Okay. Cardinals versus Raiders.
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 They look good against the
They
Chargers.
look good.
Raiders.
They just barely lost.
Okay. Texans versus Broncos.
Texans.
You said
Texans
Texans?
what?
I say Broncos. Russell Wilson gonna throw like 4 touchdowns.
Texans.
Bronco country.
Derek
Let's
Stingley.
ride.
So we got
Derek
2-2.
Stingley.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Bengals versus Cowboys.
Wait, I didn't go yet.
Hold on.
I didn't go.
Okay. Texans
Yeah, 'cause
versus
you tried to go
Broncos.
before me.
Texans versus Broncos.
Broncos.
Okay. So we got 3 Broncos, 1 Texans. All right. Bengals versus Cowboys.
Bengals.
God, this hurts. Bengals.
Who dey?
Bengals by 90.
Bengals.
Oh God. Okay. Bears versus Packers.
Ooh.
Packers.
Bears.
No matter what, MVP.
Bears.
I'm going Bears.
Two-time.
I'm going Bears.
Justin Fields, baby.
Going
He
Bears.
was a
Dog.
dog.
He looked
dude.
good in week 1 in that
Two-time.
condition.
Justin
Right, right.
Fields, 55%. Just remember that.
In the rain, bro.
I'm
All right.
Bears.
Titans versus Bills.
Bills.
Oh,
Bills.
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 I have to. Josh.
All right.
Allen.
Last game. Last game. Monday night. Last game.
Ravens, Ravens, right?
Eagles versus Vikings.
Ooh.
I mean, it all depends how you cover
I got it.
Justin Jefferson.
I
If
got
you
it.
if you put Justin Jefferson on
But,
an island like
this
you
way you have
have
to think
been,
about. But this way to think about.
Eagles.
But this way to think about. You leave Justin Jefferson double coverage. Adam Thielen's open.
I'd
Then you
rather,
double Adam Thielen.
I-
Justin Jefferson's
I'd
open.
rather-
You got Jalen
I'd rather-
Reagor, who
Yeah,
they got
Jalen
from
Reagor.
the Eagles.
I'd rather first of all, 100% rather have
Hey, no
Jalen
reason-
Reagor.
hey.
I'd rather have Jalen Reagor wide open than them guarded. Them wide
Okay.
open.
Well,
But I'd
say-
rather
say
have
your pick.
Adam
Say your
Thielen wide
pick. Say your
open.
Say your
pick.
pick.
Say your pick.
I said Eagles.
Eagles.
Vikings, because I need them to beat the Eagles for my Cowboys.
Vikings.
I got Vikings.
Let's go. Let's go. Fuck
All
yeah.
right.
All right.
I think it's some.
All right. Hold on. Ready? Now it is time. Boys, we got like 10 minutes left in this
Yes.
this
We
film.
have to do
So we got like 10 minutes left in this.
I'm so special.
We're gonna do another section. But all
Me
right.
and Logan are special guests, right?
Yeah. So all right, lean back a little bit. All right, ready? I want to talk about college football for a little bit here. All right. So last week, I don't know if y'all watched the Texas versus Alabama game. I did.
That was a good game.
I watched
Very
it.
good game, actually.
Texas would have won by 2 touchdowns against Bama if their starting quarterback did not get hurt.
Quinn Ewers
I
is
thought-
a dog. Is a dog, and then they have Arch Manning after that. They, you know what I have to say? Longhorns are back.
Oh yes, 100%. Hold on. Let me get my statement real quick.
Till they get in the SEC.
Nah, dude, they just
Still.
competed against one of the best teams
Still.
in the
They
SEC. But
But
listen,
also gotta
Texas
think that's
football,
just-
baby.
is back.
College
Listen,
football, anything
for
can
right
happen
now.
at any
Or
time, but on a
listen.
consistent basis,
But listen.
Alabama will
Hold
always
on.
be the
I want to
best.
get my statement real quick. You have Quinn Ewers, right? Is that his name?
Yes.
Ewers, yeah.
Ewers. You have that dude. This year, next year, and then once
Dog.
he's gone, you have Arch Manning stepping in. You have Peyton Manning and Eli Manning's nephew stepping into that. Gonna be a dog,
And
and he's gonna be behind Quinn, or was it Quinn Edwards?
Ewers.
Quinn Ewers, dude, dog. He was
Hey.
slinging that thing. Then he got hurt. What I'm saying is this: Texas lost by 1 to Alabama with their starting quarterback getting hurt and their second string quarterback playing on one leg.
Oh, you gotta
We
remember-
need to say our intro and outro first. Because we haven't done either.
No, we did our intro. We'll do our outro at the end.
Uh,
But anyway, all I'm saying is
this.
this. But does this? Texas is ranked 21st now, I believe.
I think
So they went from unranked to ranked. Do they deserve from going unranked to ranked? I just want a yes or no answer from the 4 of us, and then I want a quick point for everybody. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Yes.
Just a quick
Go
point.
ahead.
There it go.
Yes, they deserved. Alabama is the number one team in football since probably early
Ever,
2000,
yeah.
early
Since
early
God knows
2000s. But Quinn Ewers and Arch Manning are 2 of the 3
Well, we can't talk about
perfectly
Arch
ranked. No, two of the 3 perfectly ranked quarterbacks, 5.0 stars quarterbacks ever.
But go.
All right. I think they deserve it. One of my buddies, he's buddies with you guys too. Not gonna say his name, but he'll know who he is if he watches this. He said that Texas does not deserve to be in it because they still lost. I believe they deserve to be in it because they proved. This is my only reason. They proved that they deserve to be in it. They lost by 1 to the number 1 ranked team, who's now the number 2 ranked team. By 1 with their starting quarterback out and their second string quarterback playing on a broken leg.
I can go.
That's my only reason.
I'm also gonna say yes because this isn't like a Appalachian State beating, maybe almost beating North Carolina or Southern. Was it Southern Miss beating whatever Notre Dame? No, Marshall beating Notre Dame. It's not like
There's no
Division
powerhouse
One
this year.
AA school or a
Appalachian
Sun Belt
State.
school beating a Power 5. That shit happens. Upsets happen all the time.
No, 100%.
This is a powerhouse team that lost by 1 point to probably the best college football program in the
Ever.
2000s.
No,
2000, 2010s, 2020s. This isn't just no-name school upsetting a school. This is Texas. They're going to be in the SEC in 2026.
2024, 2025.
Yeah. This is no team to play around with. Their recruiting class is going to be loaded for the next couple years. Texas is the real deal, and I don't think they should be top 15, but they should be in the top 25 for
All right,
sure.
100%. All right, give us your prediction. Hayden, I got you.
I think yes, and because Texas, I may completely be wrong by this, but I think Texas was the only time Texas beat Alabama was the last time that the Queen wasn't in office.
Like 1940.
Yeah. I mean, that
No,
was
like
like that's right. That's
1904.
right.
That's right.
Texas used to be DBU though. We gotta remember that shit.
Right,
Texas used to
right.
be DBU. Texas.
Let's not
used-
forget, Texas was in the BCS bowl when they had Vince Young.
and-
that was not as long ago.
It was like
as we
2008.
remember.
And
That was
Texas already beat
2018,
Alabama,
exactly.
right?
So, hey, hold on. All right, left.
That's my reasoning. I do not watch much of college football.
But
Okay.
all right. Let's talk about prospects now.
Hold on.
No, hold on.
I want to go to something real quick.
Nope, I gotta say this. Cats by 90, ranked 9th.
That's
all I
true.
gotta say.
Catterday ain't no day like Catterday.
It's all right. It's all right. But just leaving. All right, well, hurry up. Who are going to be our top 4 predictions? The playoffs. The
Our
college
top four.
football. College football playoffs. Who's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4? Hey, we
Georgia,
gotta go quick in this because
Georgia?
we only got like 4 minutes left.
Okay, go ahead,
Georgia, Alabama, Saturday, Cats by 90,
3 SEC teams.
and then Texas A&M. 4 SEC.
4 SEC.
You going 4
That's not
SEC?
gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's not possible.
But anyway, go ahead, Blake.
Texas
Georgia?
A&M already lost. So
Georgia?
Ohio State.
Georgia won.
Georgia,
of course.
Ohio State.
Okay.
Georgia, Ohio State.
And there was
I'll say
3 SEC
either-
teams last year.
I'll say either. God, this is tough. This is really
It's
tough.
dominated by SEC.
It's not dominated by the SEC. It's just
It
tough
is.
because there's just Michigan's in the top 4 right now. You have Clemson in the ACC.
And they're going to SEC too.
I say you give me. You can, I can't say UK, dude.
No, I don't blame you.
I can't say UK. This is the highest they've ever been ranked. So you can't.
Will Levis is Josh Allen 1.5.
I think Clemson is going to end up being in it. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Georgia, Ohio State, Clemson, just because the ACC is weak. ACC is horrendous,
Yeah.
and then I think it'll probably be Alabama, because
I can't-
it'll be the 2 SEC teams. It'll be either Alabama or Michigan. It'll be basically whoever. Actually, it won't be Michigan, because whoever wins the Ohio State versus Michigan plays in the Big Ten championship.
All right.
So it'll be Alabama.
So
That's my pick.
here's mine. Georgia, number 1. I still think Alabama's gonna be 2. They're,
Yes, we go.
Who's
granted, Alabama's number 2. I say Ohio State's 3. And I'm gonna go with a little bit of a sleeper. Some people might think it's not, but I say USC is 4. They have Caleb
Ooh.
Williams.
Oh yes.
They have an amazing team with Lincoln Riley. Like,
Yes.
I think USC will be in there with.
I changed my pick. Last pick, Alabama, USC, because I don't think there's going to be 2 SEC teams. I don't think there will be. I think USC's going to go undefeated, and I think that will help them boost because they're already 7th in the country right now.
They are ranked, I think, 6th.
6th in the country right now. Ohio
No, they
State
are
ranked
7th. My fault. They are 7th.
7th. So like they'll move up because I don't think because Bama's going to lose to Georgia. I feel like in the SEC championship. That's just how I feel. All right, give us your top 4 in the college real quick. Quick.
I don't go to college. I don't pay attention to college.
Well, okay then, folks. That's our. You drank it. All right, ready?
Go
All right. So hey, hold on. I'm gonna wrap this thing up real quick. I'm gonna be best college prospect. 1 player going through here. Okay. Jake might not count for this because he doesn't know. But hold on. I want your best NFL player right now and your best college player, and then we'll go to a different topic.
Best NFL player?
Yeah.
Number 1 NFL player is Jonathan Taylor. Number 1 college player, Will Anderson Jr., but Will Levis is playing himself into the best quarterback in the college.
Anderson Jr., the guy from Bama.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go Logan. I'm gonna go last.
NFL, I mean, I feel like I'm just like on repeat here, but Josh Allen, he is the best NFL player in the league right now. He is a 6'5", 200 and something pound quarterback with a cannon of an arm and runs like he's a fucking tight end.
Oh, 100%. All right.
He is a dog. Best college prospect right now. I might have to agree with that. I think Will Anderson. I think
Let's go with the
he's
Cowboys
the best
draft.
player. I think he's the best player.
So I
in
was
college
in the
football.
draft. All right. What about you, Jake?
I don't have a college, but the best NFL, I think, is Justin Herbert.
Okay, I respect that. Mine, best college player, might have to be Bryson. Quarterback's a dog.
I can't hate on
Quarterback's a dog. He will be the number 1 drafted quarterback in next year's draft if he's eligible for it. He will be the number 1 draft pick, or not the number 1 draft pick. He'll be the number 1 quarterback drafted. It all depends on who gets the first overall pick. My best NFL player. This might sound biased as
that. If you say Ezekiel,
Micah
Or
Parsons.
Dak.
That's that's agreeable.
Micah
I mean,
Parsons.
he is
because
definitely
he's
one
a
of the best.
he's second-year player. He's already projected to win the Defensive Rookie of the Year. He is the most game-changing
Defensive
defensive player. Huh? Defensive player of the year. That's what I said.
No, you said defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, defensive player of the year. My bad. Defensive player of the year. He'll get double digit sacks again, and they'll have to double team him because DeMarcus Lawrence is not a threat anymore. I wish they would have re-signed Randy Gregory, but now teams have to focus more on Micah Parsons. You don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to cover? Is he going to cover a receiver? Is he going to cover a tight end, or is he going to blitz you? You don't know what he's going to do. He might line up on the edge, but then he might push out and be guarding your slot receiver. You never know with the dude. He is the most. Did you all see that spin move he did on Smith?
Yes.
Look in your dirty.
See, I don't hate that pick, but
Oh,
best player, you still have Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. You still
That's what I mean though. But
Guaranteed
everybody
Jonathan
looks,
Taylor,
but
Cooper
everybody looks at a quarterback for best player in the league,
No,
right? That's why
I
people
actually
label
still-
Tom Brady as a GOAT. Like
He is the GOAT.
I just
I
say
don't think he's the GOAT. I don't think he's the
Because
GOAT.
the two hardest positions in football: number one quarterback, number two corner.
I don't think he's the GOAT. There's a difference between the most winningest quarterback and the most skilled quarterback. Is there or is there not?
Huh?
Is there or is there not a difference between the
There
most
is,
winningest
but
quarterback and the most
when
skilled
he
quarterback?
has
Okay.
all
no,
the records for a quarterback, the most Super
Because he
Bowl-
plays 23 seasons and he doesn't get hurt for some reason.
That's how you know the longevity of
Okay,
Tom Brady
there's
is insane.
there's a difference between greatest and best.
Okay, who's the greatest?
Tom Brady
Who's
is
the
the
best? Who's the best?
I still
best-
say Tom Brady.
best quarterback of all time.
Aaron Rodgers.
Who's the most
Best-
skilled freaking quarterback you've
Aaron
ever
Rodgers.
seen?
Right now, Aaron
I can't-
Rodgers.
Yeah.
Best.
That's what
but,
it is.
But Patrick Mahomes is going to be the best.
But this is what I mean.
Josh
But this is what I mean, though.
behind him.
The only reason that holds Aaron Rodgers back is that he only has one Super Bowl. Am I correct?
But
If
Aaron
he-
Rodgers chokes. Let's talk about clutchness. Aaron Rodgers.
That's
how
why
many
he's not the
playoff
greatest. That's why he's not the greatest.
No,
But
you
he's
can't
the
say the
best.
best. Because when it matters, when you are, he gets out first, second. When's the last time he made it past the NFC Championship?
I agree with you.
Even talking about
Never.
Super
He's only
Bowl
been to one Super
appearances.
Bowl.
Exactly. You
Same thing
cannot.
as Drew Brees.
Aaron Rodgers with the skill set and everything he has, the weapons he has
What about
had.
Peyton Manning?
He's solid.
Compared
He's
to
not
Tom Brady.
I think Peyton Manning's better than Aaron Rodgers.
No,
I think Peyton
I
Manning's
still-
better than Tom Brady.
I don't think so.
I think he's better than Tom Brady.
My
Hey,
top
listen,
three
I
quarterbacks
look at it
of all
this way.
time.
Listen to me.
No,
Listen to me.
my top three
If
quarterbacks
Peyton
of all
Manning was
time.
against Tom Brady, he'd still be in the league.
Yep.
He did beat Tom Brady. The
He-
dude just
but
had
no-
neck problems like a mother trucker.
He'd still be in it though.
But
My
here's the
top,
thing, though.
okay, then who's your top three quarterbacks of all time? Just top three greatest. Skill,
Manning.
everything.
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. You have to throw Aaron Rodgers or Joe Montana in there.
Top
Mine?
three ever.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana.
That's what you have to do.
Mine, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is top five.
I'm not mad at putting Drew Brees. top
Modern
three. I'm not mad at
quarterbacks
that.
are way better than past quarterbacks. 100%. Everybody is getting more
Because the
skilled.
game's more of a
What's your
throwing
third?
league.
But everybody is more skilled now than they were back then.
Okay, but here, hold on. Let me.
What's your third?
Here's the thing.
Drew Brees.
Alright, but here.
Alright.
This is my thing.
I haven't gone yet.
Okay,
He
let
said
me,
go.
let me say one thing. Though, real
Joe,
quick.
Joe Burrow.
No.
Let me
Just
say one
Herbert.
thing. Hold on. Let me say one thing before Jake goes. I want y'all to think about this. Tom Brady got drafted into a team that already is playoff bound, right? Had Drew Bledsoe already was playoff bound. Peyton Manning got drafted into a team that was dog shit.
Let's
Who
not
was
forget who
dog shit?
Tom Brady took to the Super Bowl. Who was his best receiver of all time? Okay, was Randy Moss, obviously for that one, the upset season that they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. But besides that, when he won, Danny Amendola, Julian Edelman, which are good receivers, but let's be honest, on any other team, they're a wide receiver too.
But
Yeah.
their defense was insane.
No, yeah, I agree. Their defense obviously
Always
carried to
insane
Tom Brady's.
because he took a pay cut. He took
That's-
a pay
that's
cut.
what
All I'm
made
saying
him
is
great.
this. All I'm saying is this. Peyton Manning. Who were his best receivers? You can say Reggie Wayne.
Reggie
Demarius,
Wayne.
Demarius Thomas.
Yeah, but
Emmanuel
what I'm saying is this.
Sanders.
But I'm saying is Demarius Thomas a top 15 wide receiver?
Of all time?
Yeah.
No, he's not a top 15
Was he-
receiver
was
all
he-
time.
was he-
but he's
was
a
he-
top. He's a top
Reggie Wayne,
25.
top 10 receiver all the time, if not higher. People underestimate how good
Oh
Reggie
no, I don't
Wayne was.
underestimate this. But all I'm saying is this. That dude, Peyton Manning though.
But let's see who
His
did he
defense
beat in
was
that
mediocre.
Super Bowl 50. That was a good Carolina team, but they had Cam Newton, which he was in his prime, but let's be honest.
Dude was
You know,
MVP.
he's
He also had
not a-
Von Miller. He had an insane Broncos defense on that second Super Bowl team.
That's why he needed
It's
him
almost
because
as-
Peyton
it's almost
Manning
as good
was.
as the Seahawks
Well,
defense.
Peyton Manning had
Yes.
injuries, bro. But this is what I mean, though. Tom Brady always had a better line than Peyton Manning did.
I wouldn't.
Broncos are
Yes and
Broncos
no.
are
Except
known for a
the
good
Super
line.
Bowl year with the Colts. I will give Peyton Manning that.
I want to say my
What's
top
the
three.
thing? Give me your top three real quick.
Tom Brady's one.
I just don't. I just
Has
don't.
to.
He has to.
I
He's
just
the GOAT.
can't.
You know,
I
you know, it's like
cannot.
A fucking
Well,
dick
listen,
suck.
look, you might say he can't, but at the same time, he's been in the league as long as anyone else, like longer.
That's all
I
they're
understand.
fucking dinosaurs.
And he's had more Super Bowl.
Wins by himself more than any franchise in the whole NFL.
But that's what I mean, guys. Is that like he's only missed one season.
Okay.
That's
And
on
he-
him though.
and-
That shows
and-
how great he really
Oh,
is.
I
And
know that.
debate your point about, well, he was drafted on a team that was already playoff ready.
He wasn't
Fucking
supposed to
As
play.
as a rookie quarterback,
He was not supposed to play.
In the playoffs, he gets put in to play, and this dude takes over and sends them to the championships.
And
Wins the
when-
championship.
and-
Because he is the greatest
No,
quarterback.
no, no. Not his
when
rookie
it-
year, his second year.
Second
He was the
year, second year.
199th pick in the sixth
Okay,
round. He
and
was
then-
never
And then you know,
supposed to
guys-
step
you
in.
know, you know
guys,
who does
I know
that for
that.
second year? Patrick Mahomes.
And-
he is
and-
the second greatest of all time, and he will be the greatest of all time whenever his career ends.
Okay, I want to
Let's
be
see how many
honest
Super
here.
Bowls he wins.
I'll be
He has
honest
to at least
here.
win 4.
I'll
to
be
win
honest here.
against it.
Can we all agree though who the second
Yeah,
coming Brady is?
Josh Allen.
Patrick Mahomes.
Joe Burrow.
Josh
Joe
Allen.
Burrow is the
Joe Burrow
reincarnation
is
of-
the mirror
Tom
image
Brady.
of Tom Brady.
Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Yes, you can talk about his play style, skill set.
I'm saying mirror image
presence
of
of
Tom
the
Brady.
game.
Yes.
Integrity of the game,
Yes,
yes.
that's what I'm
Joe
saying.
Burrow is the reincarnation.
I
of
think
Tom
Josh
Brady.
Allen.
But
No, Tom Brady, Josh Allen is more
I'm saying it's Tom
athletic.
Brady. I'm saying like the
He's
most
more.
he's
He has
gonna be
more
the
of a
most
cannon
like
of an arm. Tom Brady relied on accuracy and IQ.
Hey,
And Josh Allen relies on athleticism
Patrick
and just
Mahomes
pure
is
skill.
Listen,
better,
I'm just gonna say my
greater
top three
Tom Brady.
player.
Oh, hold on. Let's let Jake finish his.
You're
Let's let
showing
Jake
how to
finish
list
his
your
thing.
top 3.
Yeah.
Name your top 3 right now. No hesitations, no pauses. Go.
Go.
Because I thought we've been on his top 3 for a
Yeah.
while now.
Tom Brady. You
I
said
said
one.
one. I
So
said
Tom
one
Brady.
first
Now
of
go.
all.
we
Tom Brady.
we
Who?
were the ones that took it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. Who else?
Tom Brady, second. Josh Allen,
Wait, of all time.
but before his career ends, yeah.
No, I'm saying right now.
Right
At this
now?
date,
Right
not
now?
yeah, right now. Not Josh Allen will not be your top
All
3
right,
right now.
then Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers,
Okay, I will respect that.
Alright, better than Josh Allen.
Yes.
I'm tired.
probably Peyton Manning, then
Alright, I can agree with that.
You Peyton Manning?
Mhm.
Alright, I agree with that. Alright. I'm on. Let's change the subject here,
Let's
boys.
get some
But listen,
Let's
I
get
guess-
some
Let's
drama.
get into alright.
Alright,
Let's get some
We're done.
drama.
We're done. No, because we're gonna start arguments, and I don't want to get into a huge
Whoa,
argument.
Jake,
Shut up.
whoa.
Jake, shut up.
Listen.
It is 4
Listen.
at this
Before
time.
Josh Allen's career, he will be the second greatest.
I'm never going to speak that early on someone's career,
Okay,
especially
Heck,
only
no.
his
Not only
5th
5
year.
years into his
I gotta
career.
wake up in 3 hours.
All right, boys. Let's get into some other shit.
Let's
All
get
right.
some drama.
All right, here. I'm gonna go ahead and go.
So bitches ain't shit, am
Okay,
I right?
let me say this.
Okay.
Let me say this.
Females ain't shit.
I have seen the greatest swerve of all time. Ain't gonna say names, but this bitch was trying to grind some on some boy. I know, one of my boys. And this man hit her.
Dude, you're
He
so
hit her
obvious. You gotta sit
with
down.
a fucking stiff arm from the future and say, "Get off me."
He
I
straight
ain't
up,
with them.
he straight up Heisman her ass.
Dude,
I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say too much.
That
You don't
shit-
gotta. You
that
gotta
shit-
laugh.
Okay,
best
I'll
shit
remember.
I've ever seen.
It was me.
Hey, it's 4-3, Barrett.
It's going on 4.
No, it's 4-3. It's not going on 4. It's going on 4:30.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're talking about my stiff arm right now.
Alright,
if
boys.
you want to leave,
I'm ready to sleep, but that's alright.
We'll finish this little part out.
All right,
Finish this
boys,
little part out.
but that was probably.
Let's make this clear. I did not do it in no disrespectful way. I just wasn't feeling
He
it.
hit her with that.
Hey,
I wasn't feeling it, but
try to get my boy away from it, but he
Then
went
this
dead.
man, this man said, "Kiss him." He hits her with the biggest swerve of all time, and he goes, kiss her.
I was like, bro, try to get away. Well, he didn't listen to me, and then the girl came up to me and was like, and I was like, just, we at least expect it, just grab his face and kiss him.
And she did. She did attempt, and
No, she didn't attempt. I saw it. It happened. It happened.
You know what I call that?
You can't be saying that.
No,
Stop.
if
You can't be saying that.
If a girl does that to a guy, it's alright. But if a guy does that to a girl,
there is double
that
standards. There
that
is
is super
110% double standards.
All right,
yes.
boys, but I don't want to get too into that. I'm not trying to get into that.
Yeah, peace
I'm
out.
not getting that. Well, let's talk about females saying shit. Am I right?
No.
Fuck bitches get money.